Hey guys, Dr. James here from Crush Anxiety. In today's video, I want to talk to you about limitations and how we create our limitations. Our limitations are essentially in our head, and it doesn't matter whether it feels 100% real, it feels like someone's pushing us down or keeping us down, or it feels like it's absolutely impossible to achieve something that we want to achieve. Ultimately, we are the deciders of that, because we control what's in our head and we control how that affects us. Because the world is going to go on no matter what, whether we're here or not, the world's going to be going on, which means that it's our perception of that reality that influences us. So I'll give you an example. If you've ever felt absolutely amazing and you feel like you can accomplish anything and that nothing's impossible and you're feeling really, really good, what happens? You go out and you just smash it. You go out and you do whatever you want to do and you feel good about it. You go to work, you overcome that obstacle at work, you get that sale, you do whatever it is, right? If I'm going to go on stage and I'm feeling really good, then when I'm talking, I'm projecting confidence and energy and people are drawn to that. And so I can achieve more. What about when we're feeling really, really crap? We feel absolutely shit and everything's going horribly. What happens then? I go on that same stage and I feel like everyone hates me. I feel like no one cares. I feel like what I'm talking about is boring. They don't want to listen to it. And all that's changed in that situation is my headspace. In one situation, I'm feeling really good and I'm telling myself that things are amazing and that people are going to love what I'm saying. And in the other situation, I'm telling myself that things are crap. And what that's doing is it's impacting my perception of reality and therefore how I project energy and therefore how people perceive me. But ultimately, I created that limitation. It wasn't already there. I was a blank canvas going on that stage. They didn't necessarily know about me. Or maybe they thought positive things of me. Or maybe they thought negative things of me. But ultimately, I determined the ultimate outcome with that based on how I projected, based on what was going on in my head, and therefore how they perceived me. They could think I was terrible or didn't really know what I was talking about. And if I go out there and exuding confidence and I'm talking about a topic that I know about, they're going to start to change their perceptions about me. If I go out there, and they think that I'm amazing and I do give a horrible speech where I'm not talking about good information, I'm projecting no confidence, I'm feeling insecure, then they're going to suddenly have this disconnect between what they thought of me originally and then how I am now from the energy that I'm putting out. And no one's doing that except for me. So it doesn't matter, and I've said this before, it doesn't matter who the president is or the prime minister is. It doesn't matter what the economy is doing. It doesn't matter what your mum said to you. It doesn't matter what your partner's saying to you. Yes, those things can be crap, and yes, they can bring us down. But ultimately, we're in charge of how we want to feel, and we're in charge of whether that thing is going to affect me or not. Because if it was a stranger in the street saying it to me, and they called me something nasty, I'm going to just blow that away and go, oh, that was odd, that was strange, didn't feel very nice, but who cares? If it's a random person on Facebook and I didn't even see them in the street, it's going to be even less. But what happens if it's my friend or my brother or my mother who says something to me? Why is it that that person affects me more than the stranger on Facebook? The reason is, in my head, I've given energy to that situation. I've given that person control over my internal state. But again, it's not them, it's me. I've allowed that to happen. So what I want you to take from this video is I want you to realize that limitations are in your head, that we create our limitations, because you can quite easily search people on the internet who have had horrible situations. They've got no arms, no legs, they've had terrible situations, they've been raped and attacked and lost all their money and all these horrible things, but they've come through it and they've achieved more because their headspace is right. Now, I'm not saying that what you're going through doesn't matter. It does. But what I'm saying is that only you get to decide how much it affects you, mentally, emotionally, not the people that are around you, not society. You get to determine that. And for those of us who aren't necessarily going through lots of things, think about all the little things that you're letting affect you more than you should, and how they're playing a massive role in your life. Because if you can change those things, then you can change the outcomes, you can change your measure of success, you can achieve your goals, and you can do more than you thought was possible before. I'll see you guys next time.